Okay, index laws 4 and 5, what do they entail? Let's have a look. Alright, so we're going to look at two things to discover index law 4 and 5. We'll look at that one first. So we've got 2x all cubed. Everything there is cubed. So what that means is that something cubed is something times itself, and that's done 3 times in total. So if we look at this, the thing being cubed is got 2 bits in it. We keep them together. So there's the first one, and then there's another one of those things in the brackets, which is another 2x, and then another 2x. So we've got 2x times 2x times 2x. Now what we can see on the next line is that the 2 and the x are split apart, but just remember 2x is 2 times x. So it's all these things through here are all being times together. So we can change the order of them. Things that are times together are commutative, which means we can change the order. So what they've done is got all the 2's and they've put them together at the front. So you might be able to guess what they do next is they get all the x's, which are all times together, and they put them together in these blue boxes. So 2 times 2 times 2 times x times x times x. Now 2 times 2 times 2 is called 2 cubed. It's 2 to the power 3. So I'm talking about this bit here. So that'll be 2 to the power 3. So in the little box we need to write a 3. 3 is the index. Then we have something to the power of something. Well, the base is quite obviously x because we can see it repeated there. So here we go, x. How many x's are there? Let's have a look. They're all times together, there's 3 of them, so that would be x cubed, wouldn't it? X to the power 3 in other words. So it would be 2 cubed times x cubed. So 2x all cubed is the same as 2 cubed times x cubed. Okay, hold that thought for a minute. Here's another one. X over 3 to the power 4. Well, that's the same thing. That's multiplied together 4 times. So it'll be done there and there and there. And so we see that x over 3 will go into each of these squares. X over 3, x over 3, x over 3. Alright, now we've got 4 fractions times together. When we times fractions together, we times the numerators together and the denominators together. So the x's are in the numerator. In fact, the numerator is only x's and the denominator is only 3's. So look at the numerator, that's the top line. It's x times x times x times x. So that's x to the power 4. And the bottom has a base of 3. The denominator has a base of 3. So it's 3 to the power 4. So let's summarize that result. We've got x over 3 to the power 4 is the same as x to the 4 over 3 to the 4. And if we look at both of these together, we've got our 2 new rules. Index law, that pretty much shows index law number 4, and that one shows index law number 5, and they're kind of similar in a way. They're a bit samey. Let's have a look. Important, index law 4. 2 things times together in brackets, all raised to the same power, is written as a times b to the m, or in other words ab to the m, which is the same as a to the m times b to the m. Alright, so we raise each number to the brackets of power m. And there's an example. So 2x all squared is 2 squared times x squared, and that's 2 squared is 4, so it's 4x squared. Remember, we always try and simplify. Index law 5, a over b, or a divided by b to the m, is a over m, sorry, a to the m divided by b to the m. B cannot equal 0 because you can't divide by 0. An example here, y over 3 to the power 3 cubed is y cubed over 3 cubed, which is y cubed over 27. Quick examples. These ones are probably average to harder than average. This one here, you need to be super careful. Be careful, because not everything is raised to the power 5 in this first example here. So 5 operates on everything that's in the brackets, but not that 4 on the outside. Okay, if it was operating on the 4 would be inside the brackets. Understand? So we have 4 times, we have c squared to the power 5 times d cubed to the power 5, and that equals 4 times, now if we have a look at what we've got here, that's index law number 3, which we've looked at previously. That's a power of a power, isn't it? So what's going to happen there? It's going to be c to the 5 times 2 is 10. This one here, d to the 3 times 5 is 15. So all we have to do is write that without the multiplication signs. So 4 times c to the 10 times d to the 15. So that one is perhaps a little bit harder than average. Last one, this is index law 5, so we have negative 2a squared to the 4 over 3bc cubed to the 4. So that's showing index law number 5. This is a hard question starting out. So what we've got is all of these things now are being raised to the power 4. So we've got negative 2 to the 4, a squared to the 4. Sorry, that should have been a 4 written there too. We've got 3 to the power 4, b to the power 4, and c cubed to the power 4. Those are all times together. Let's tidy that up a bit. That's an A. Alright. 2 to the power 4 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is positive 16. A squared to the power 4 is a to the 8. Okay, on the bottom, 3 to the power 4, 3 by 3 is 9, by 3 is 27, by 3 is 81, times b to the 4, c cubed to the 4 is c to the 12. Okay, there's one check there. Can we simplify it any further? Not really, so that's our answer there. They're not all that difficult. Those last two were above average difficulty.